Warm greetings from the high 10. It is Everyday Shenanigans on this Friday, February 14th, 2020. Happy Valentine's Day to all of you. I want to bring you some sad information pertaining to Mr. Michael Avenatti. As most of you know who have followed the R. Kelly shenanigans, Mr. Michael Avenatti represented as of July 15th last year. This report is from The Guardian. He was representing 3 alleged victims of R. Kelly, 3 whistleblowers who had info in the case, and 3 parents of the alleged victims. One whistleblower made copies of said tapes pertaining to Mr. R. Kelly in sexual deviances, and that he ultimately turned those tapes over to the Cook County State's Attorney Kim Foxx. Now, Mr. Avenatti is in the news right now, and I'm going to bring you the said information pertaining to Mr. Avenatti. This is Fox Business if you need verification for the story. Michael Avenatti found guilty in Nike extortion case. Michael Avenatti, former lawyer to adult film star Stormy Daniels, has been found guilty of extorting up to $25 million from Nike. Disgraced attorney Michael Avenatti was found guilty on all 3 charges in connection to accusations he attempted to extort up to $25 million from the athletic wear giant Nike. A jury announced Friday his attorney said they plan to appeal. After blessing himself, he was stone-faced and stared straight ahead as the jury read the verdict. His sentencing is scheduled for June 17th, and he faces up to 42 years. Avenatti, who once represented adult film star Stormy Daniels, was initially charged in March with extortion, transmission of interstate communications with intent to extort, conspiracy to commit extortion, and conspiracy to transmit interstate communications with intent to extort. Avenatti Googled Nike put options insider trading before allegedly trying to extort $25 million. Both conspiracy counts were later dismissed, but a new charge for honest services wire fraud was added according to a superseding indictment from November. He is scheduled to be sentenced June 17th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Avenatti's trial started at the end of January and lasted just shy of 2 weeks. The jury of 6 men and 6 women began deliberating Wednesday morning. Avenatti allegedly threatened to publicly accuse Nike of misconduct in a press conference the day before the company's quarterly earnings were announced, court papers show. On March 25th, the day he was arrested by the feds, he announced on Twitter a press conference regarding the company. This is what was said in the Twitter account at that time. This would have been March of last year. TMRW at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We will be holding a press conference to disclose a major high school college basketball scandal perpetrated by Nike that we have uncovered. This criminal conduct reaches the highest levels of Nike and involves some of the biggest names in college basketball. This was at 11:16 a.m., March 25th, 2019, a tweet he had posted. Avenatti being housed in El Chapo's former jail cell. News to you guys. His tape threat was played for jurors during the trial. Michael Avenatti saw dollar signs in Nike fraud, prosecutors say. He also faces trial in May in Los Angeles on charges that he defrauded clients of millions of dollars. If you need verification for this story, log on to Fox Business News. So, as I state to you, Mr. Avenatti has got himself in a pickle. He was representing at the time, as of the report in The Guardian of last July 19, 3 victims pertaining to Mr. R. Kelly, 3 whistleblowers in the case, 3 parents of also the alleged victims. Now, I don't know how that's working out, if he's still representing these people now that he's been found guilty on this extortion charge of Nike. Lord have mercy. Look, he has got himself wrapped up in some drama, baby. Representing Stormy Daniels against Mr. Trump. Victims pertaining to Mr. R. Kelly and whistleblowers with tapes and this and that. Now extortion of Nike. And who knows, Nike's a big company. I don't know if he did these said crimes or not, because I didn't follow the storyline at the time when the story broke. But he tweeted out that he had information pertaining to them being scandalous. Next thing you know, he's now he was indicted on charges of trying to extort Nike. And as you see, he's been found guilty of extortion charges. So I will bring you the said information as I get it. But Mr. Avenatti, mercy, mercy me, honey, honey, honey. But as you see, it doesn't matter who you are. If you're a lawyer, a doctor, butcher, baker, candlestick maker, you can get arrested. You can get indicted. And you can surely go to jail for said crimes. We will see how all this pans out. I will bring you an update pertaining to Mr. Avenatti. As you see in this article, his lawyers will be appealing, or lawyer will be appealing this verdict. And we'll see how everything turns out. It's always something. And honey, this is definitely some smoke in the city. Whoo, my stars. Like and share. Drop your comments below. Tell me what you think. Did Mr. Avenatti do this to Nike? Mercy, mercy me. Lord, don't tell me. Nike got, they got folks out there breaking arms and twisting arms to get people to be quiet. Or did he actually commit this said crime against Nike? I don't know. Just bringing you the said information. Like and share. Drop your comments below. And until the next update, this is Everyday Shenanigans. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.